What's going on, YouTube? This is Team RSTN, Viva la Resistance. We are gonna bring deck profiles to the game. You know, deck suggestions, card tips, budget, stuff like that. You know, we don't want to be the same as everybody, but that's what it is on Yu-Gi-Oh! So let's do this. I'm doing a deck profile on Chaos Dragons. Everybody's topping with them. Is an easy, low budget deck. It's competitive. It beats rabbits. Right now, in our opinion, it's one of the best decks for low budget, and you can still compete. Winner of several YCSs, at least tops. And let's get on with the deck profile. 2 red metal dragons, darkness, you know, paired up with this guy, Light Pulsar at 3, so it's 2/3. We found this to be the best consistent for the dragon lineup. At least you're gonna get into them enough that they're gonna go into your hand and into the grave, and it's simple. You could keep looping them where you keep just special summoning them each other until, you know, you have it on field. It pretty much is 28 and 25. A lot of decks don't get over that, especially Rabbit and a lot of the meta. So I think 2 and 3 of those are perfect. 2 dark flares is preference, really. 2 or 3, but we don't like going above 2. Eclipse Wyvern. Love this card. It's a great card. It helps with the speed of the deck. It helps get your cards into the grave and removed, but it's terrible when you draw it. It's a fucking shitty card. 2 is fine. You get into it enough that it's in grave, and with the mill capability of the deck, it's always going to be there. It's never dead. But when you draw it, it's pretty much, you know, set it and forget it. Wait for it to get ran over or something. For the Chaos engine, 2 Chaos Sorcerers and 1 Blackluster Soldier. I mean, it's self-explanatory. You have enough light and darks in here to manipulate the grave, 1, and secondly, it's gonna be there. It's never gonna be dead. I mean, you could mill it. It doesn't really matter. Blackluster Soldier obviously is boss. He gets over a lot of things. Both effects are phenomenal in here. It's just, you know, whenever you can pull it off, it comes out. 3 Lilas. You know, you have back row destruction. You have at the end turn milling. You want these lights and darks. You want your light and pulsars. You want your red metal dragons in the grave. You want to be able to start the loop, you know, continuously. Have something in the grave so that you can manipulate with the dark arm, and later on, I'm sorry, with the BLS and later on the dark arm. Raikou, very versatile card. You could go for back, monster hate, back row hate. Definitely, they use a lot of resources on this if you flip it yourself. At 3 is good. With 3 Lilas and 3 Raikous, your charges are never dead. You always have something to go into. Other 2 cards are Card Trooper. You're always gonna have the mill. It's an easy, you know, mill 3, draw 1 once it gets destroyed is nothing. You summon, mill 3, it gets destroyed, you draw 1, so what? And a lot of people tend to lose their resources on cards like these, you know? Drop down a Card Trooper, so what? They want to use a Fiendish Chain or Evela, it's nothing. And it's a level 3, you know, you have Sangan or Tour Guide, and you can exceed. Tech choice, Divine Dragon Apocalypse. It's pretty much preference. We like it because you get to discard a card, and it's never dead. It's card fodder for your light and darks, and it's a dragon. Try it at least once. Tour Guide of the Underworld at 3, and Sangan. Simple. Thins out the deck. It's Tour Guide. It's cheap. Battle Pack just dropped it. In my opinion, it does the same thing as Secret. So if I were you, I'd get rid of the secrets and get these bitches. And then the one-ofs. One Honest. It helps with the Light Pulsar. It helps with the Lilas. Sometimes even Raikou. I've seen people attack Honest Raikou dead. Prime Material. This card is unsuspected. You go Tour Guide into Sangan or Tour Guide into Tour Guide. Bring out Acid. Acid after the 2 turns, or after your 2 standby faces is still on field, your opponent loses 2,000 and not you. And you gain 2,000. You gain the 2,000 and they lose 2,000. I mean, you can look over yourself, try it. Dark Arm, so much grave manipulation in this deck, it's never dead. And if it is, it doesn't matter. You have Light Pulsar, you have Red Metal, you have all these boss cards in here that he's just there. He can manipulate it for you where you get the enough lights and darks, it doesn't matter. And then Gores and Trag, OTK stoppers. Now for the Magics, Future Fusion, simple. You dump your Red Metals, your Light Pulsars, your Wyverns, and there you go. Instant. You could even manipulate it for Dark Arm, for Chaos Sorcerer, BLS. It's in there, it's live, it helps. And you can see how many people use valuable resources on this card. They use it space, heavy, it doesn't matter. I'd rather them do that or keep it in their hand because it's just one card. Charge simple. Mill 3, search. 3 solar recharges, self-explanatory. The 1 Book of Moon, 1 Heavy Storm, 1 Dark Hole, and 1 Monster Reborn. These are the only things you need. I don't run no traps only because it doesn't matter. I know they're going to have MST stuck in hand. I know they're going to have Heavy Storm stuck in hand. For me, it doesn't matter. I want to be aggressive as possible. I want to set up and go. My monsters is all I need. I got big beaters, I got big hitters, and that's how it goes.